There are people that know about God and they don't know God. Listen to this very clearly. And I want everybody to listen to me. When the devil wants to walk this end time, he doesn't use the world, he uses the church. The devil spews something to the atmosphere and leaves churchgoers, I won't call them Christians, churchgoers, to spread it. That's why you see a trend. Somebody comes out and give a testimony, and Christians or churchgoers turn it to a trend. Becomes a mockery. A supernatural act of God becomes a mockery. The carnal and the natural man cannot understand the things of the spirit because they are foolishness to him. They are foolishness to him. He said because they are spiritually discerned. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 14. The natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit. They are foolishness. They are foolishness. You know what the devil is doing right now? Listen to me, everybody, and listen very well. Don't follow any trend that rubbishes the supernatural. If the supernatural acts of God are not real, then why are we here? Without power, Christianity is a club. It takes power to stand out. How many of you in this church, as I'm speaking, this church, you are very honest to God? You know people that have been brought to this church with problems, strong and definite problems that were almost impossible to be handled by men, and they got healed. You know them to their houses. Wave your hand if you're in that category. No, let the camera look. Wave it, wave it. Wave it well. You are seeing the crowd? Put it down. Now, this is not a pastor cajoling you. This is not a pastor telling you God, you know this person. You saw the thing happen to them. You have to be very careful. Don't follow the trend. Avoid what is trending. When the devil wants, you know what is happening? When a pastor has a testimony, somebody told him a testimony, and the pastor said this is what somebody shared. They say, oh, it's a lie. The people now come out with their own mouth to testify. You still say it's a lie. Very soon you will say the word of God is a lie. That's where we're going. Because the Bible is a book of supernatural. How do you explain Daniel spending the night with hungry lions? It wasn't a movie. Jesus walked on the water. It wasn't a movie. He took 5 loaves of bread and fed 5,000 men. It wasn't a movie. Somebody touched the hem of his garment and became healed. That was not a movie. Moses stretched his rod and the sea parted. That was not a movie. Jesus took water and commanded it to turn to wine. That was not a movie. Joshua commanded the sun to stand still, and the sun stood still. That was not a movie. Be careful how you rubbish the supernatural, because what the devil is doing, Satan knows a day will come in your life. All you will need to get out of trouble is the supernatural. So it will first make you rubbish it, and what you disrespect, you can't attract. Anytime you rubbish the act of God, it does not stop the act of God. It stops the act of God in your own life. It doesn't stop the act of God from happening. Abuse miracles from now till next year. People are still getting miracles, but you will not get miracles. So anytime you speak against the act of God, you are shortchanging yourself. Your criticism of God's power does not diminish God's power. It only diminishes it in your life. So whenever you speak against the act of God, you are undoing yourself. It means nothing to God. Miracles will keep happening. Strange things will keep happening. When God gives you a platform and you use that platform against him, he will take it from you. He will take it from you.